Oh, I love scraping, I love scraping, I love scraping and I love to scrape. Oh yeah. Scrape, scrape, scrape. I love scraping. Oh yeah, found some lovely rust. Gonna get in amongst that and make a little patch. The dirty rascal. Oh well. It's going alright otherwise. Yeah. Not pretty. But it's on there. It's the bottom one. Look at that's done. So where was I? Oh yeah, scraping off paint. Getting there. Oh yeah, Scotty against Wednesday. I think it's the 2nd of June. Pretty much all the paint off now. Just starting to apply some of the rust stuff. I don't know what it's called. Rust treatment. That's what it's the stuff. And I'm going over it with a bit of 40 grit and 80 grit, and also what else am I doing? Oh, there's some areas which are in creases and things that I should be getting with my little shot blaster, my little grit blasting gun, which is this little rascal. Just fill the bag up. Some of it is supposed to recirculate some of the stuff that bounces back, but you know how they work. So yeah, gonna get into some of these little nasty creases. Hopefully get some of the nasty rust cancer out, and then give it a good treating with the Genelite, and hopefully then we'll be ready for acid etch primer then. Hi everybody, Scotty here. Saturday now. We're up to 62 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's what 17 degrees centigrade, so it's nice and warm. It's been quite a receiving week this week, for those sense. I had some mail call, which is really cool. First one from Canada. The frame off. Now, if you've not checked this guy out, he's very thorough. He's got I think it's a '79 Ford F250 truck, and to be honest, and not wanting to sound rude, it was quite sad looking when he first got his hands on it. But he's took it right back to a bare frame, every last nut and bolt off, and he's doing a very, very thorough job of it, and making a very, very nice job of it. I mean, considering he's got no garage or workshop, and he's doing everything outside and on the in the yard. He's doing an awesome job of it. So go and check him out, because he's a good fella. I've had a sticker from my friend Pete. There you go, my old mate. He's up on the board with the other rascals, and my other friends. So cracks me up. Steve, Mr. Range, my brother from another mother. Crack me up. He's a good man, lovely man. And there's Pete up there as well. Brucey flying around on that blooming Yazoo mower. Make me laugh. Excellent stuff. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for everybody sending me stickers and giving me things to to watch, entertaining. Catch up with you in a bit. What I've been getting up to, paint's off of this now finally. John Carey, bless him, he told me a couple of times he's advised me a couple of times about some anti-rusting material. I did make the call to the company you kindly told me about, John, but to be honest, for me the shipping was what made it sort of not viable, if you know what I mean. So what I did was to I think I've showed you this earlier in this video, but it's basically Genelite. I checked out the material data sheet for that stuff that you told me about, and again, sorry, I forgot the name of it, but I'll try and remember and type it on there somewhere. Anyway, and this stuff, the Genelite, is very, very similar. So, in as much as you can leave it on, you don't have to wash it off, etc., etc. You leave it on. The final bit, you leave it on, and it prevents any sort of regrowth of rust. Well, these bits here, as you can see, that are really quite bad. It has worked on it, but then I had a bit of a scrape on it, and want to hit these pits all on the front. That all I did basically last time was fill over the top, so that was obviously that was going to come back eventually. You can see where I did what I stitched in the other window surround up here and in the corner there, both sides. Anyway, so this has taken hours and hours and hours and hours. I think I'm up to 32 hours on this one bulkhead section. So I'm determined to make this right, get this right. So that's what I'm up to. Been watching some fantastic videos lately. John Carey getting on with all of his interior. Betty's looking beautiful. He's teasing us, making us wait even longer for the big start up and run, and well, for the long run. Mr. Sawyer has got his lovely straight six running. Sounds beautiful. What else have I seen? Chef Tusk. Oh my goodness, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The TR3A is looking bloody awesome. And Seadale, well, I kind of come to expect him to do fantastic jobs, and he's not let me down again. It's that Camaro is blimey, that is I'm trying not to swear. Just amazing, beautiful. Nice to see Darren back. Everybody supporting your mates. So if you want to call or phone or email or whatever, just for a chat, then eventually I'll get back to you. Unfortunately, the time difference makes a bit of a problem, but I'm sure we're all here for you. So, but yeah, I've been catching some great videos and doing a bit here and there. So anyway, that's I'm waffling on like a waffly thing. So that's me. Tomorrow, Mary and I are going to. It's actually a Jaguar Owners Club car show at a place called Lulworth Castle, which is near us. It's about an hour drive. And it's open to anybody. Never been to that one before, and it's supposed to be pretty good. So Mary's keen to go. So I think she wants to go in the Austin, so we'll take the Austin for a spin over there. The Austin's been Mary's daily driver, and it's done alright. So it's about due for a service actually. The service schedule on the old cars was over 3,000 miles, so it's due a service again, so I've got to get on with that. Anyway, I don't know whether I'm using a different camera, so I can't see if I'm pointing at anything. I might be just pointing at my own boobies, so sorry about that. Yeah, so catch up with you a bit later on. Bye bye. Okay, this is the stuff I use. It's buy it in a little bucket like that. It's 80 to 100 grit. It's aluminium oxide abrasive. It's pretty fine, to be honest, which is okay. So you know, it does quite a good job, but it's pretty. To buy it like this is pretty expensive. It's that's I don't know how heavy it was. No, I don't know. It's but as you can see, I was 7.5 kilos. So it's not a massive pot, but and that was about £12 with the VAT, with the tax. So it's not cheap. Not cheap buying it this way anyway. I'm sure I could probably find another way, but I'll just grab a lid off of my spray tins and count it in there. But it's supposed to be this little gun is supposed to be supposed to trap back some of the old just put the nozzle off. You're supposed to put it right up against. Don't see where you are. There you are. There you are. You're supposed to put the nozzle right up against the work, and what doesn't get used sort of bounces back. I don't know how successful that is, but luckily I only tend to use it on smaller jobs, because you know, if it's too bad, I tend to cut it out the metal anyway. So but that's basically where the wheels throw the dirt up. So sort of in a vulnerable position, really. The wheel inner arches only go so far round, and of course it does tend to throw it up round. And yeah, waffle. So all I did last time, 5-6 years ago, was spray. I didn't even take the original paint off, I don't think. Can't remember. I just sprayed it with body shorts and painted over the top. So hence I've got some original rust there. It's not too difficult. It's a bit of a fiddle, but the gun itself I think was really cheap. So let's have a look and show you how it works anyway, or how well it works or doesn't work. There we go. Hopefully it'll stay still and you can see what it does. Got a mask, so I've got to find me goggles now. I've done with those. Spotted them, so that's cool. Typically fill up with dust. Oh, and paint. I don't recommend doing this without goggles and a mask, at least, personally. So it's doesn't do too bad a job. so I'll give that a few more minutes working that over and get rid of all those bits. Okay, you can see it's all all wet now. It's that's it for rust eating for me. So the last bit of this, the instructions was to make it to wash it all on again and then wipe it off with a clean rag. So that's that. It's pretty good. It did find some tender rust, which is up here. I had to put I basically ground out one of my little doodads here. And welded a washer in there, you know what I mean, and another one down here, which is there. I had to put a little patch in, so it does eat it. I just hope it stops it now, or holds some of it at bay. But no, I mean, it just literally says now to wipe it down with a clean rag, so that's what we'll do, and hopefully it'll it's phosphoric acid based thing again, you know, that sort of thing. But it's the first time I've used some stuff that says leave it on, you know, which is okay now. So we'll see how it goes. I've noticed that it sort of super cleans the paint. It seems to, I mean, it's got acid in it, so not paint, the metal. It says that it leaves it ready for paint, so you can put paint straight over the top of any type of paint you want. So yeah. Anyway, that's enough of me. I'm not going to bore you anymore with this. I'll finish this off, get indoors, have something to eat, and then I've got grit everywhere. Even got grit in my drawers, if you know what I mean. Oh, hear that? So I need to give them a good wash out. And I've got grit in the other drawers, so I'm going to a good old bath. I'll splash around in the bath like a duck and put this video up. Alright guys, we'll hopefully we'll get some video of tomorrow if that's any of interest to you. If it's if it's got anything interesting there, that is. And then I'll show you about this little car show and Lulworth Castle. Alright guys, thank you for watching and my daftness, and for subscribing and commenting. I like the comments, so even if you're just saying hello, I like that too. Alright guys, I'm going to stop shaking you around. You probably feel sick now. I'll catch up with you later. Bye.